morning, everybody. Welcome to Trading Max Club. Let's go ahead and see if we can predict the stocks for today. Here we go. All right, guys. So it's looking like the top movers right now. MSS. Let's take a look at what could potentially happen if MSS could continue going this way to market open. And if it falls down and hits this 180 moving average, it could possibly print buy right here. I mean, it already printed buy right now, so it's already on a go. So I'm not too excited about this one because it already printed buy, so we don't have that nice little pullback. I wish it would have just been on a sell the whole time. You see how it printed buy and then sell, buy, and then hopefully it'll do a sell again, and then we can go down, and maybe possibly hit the 180 and bounce to there. The pitchfork would say, let's take a look. What would the pitchfork say? Pitchfork would say it is at a positive, which is good. You would put your stop loss here. You would probably enter here, and you would probably aim for that one. So we're looking at a potential of, let's see here, potential of 32% with a risk of 5%, which is pretty good. But I don't like that it already printed buy, sell, buy. I don't like that anymore. But we'll see if it does hit that 180 at around 9 in the morning. Let's take a look at the next one that's kind of interesting, CAPR. It's a low float jewel. The only problem with it is just running right now. It's kind of hard to tell what the heck it's going to be doing. But potentially it could go like this, and maybe even like this. This one would be the blue line. So one is the 180, this one's the 180, this is the 50. Potentially, hopefully, it will come back like this and hit it. We don't know. It hasn't even printed sell yet, but let's say that it does. And then potentially print green again here. There's a chance, but it might just continue to run. We don't know what this is doing. It's hard to tell. This one's hard to predict because it hasn't even printed buy or sell or anything. I mean, it has the buy, but it doesn't have the sell yet. If it were to do print a buy and then hit the 50 MA, it has a potential. You would put your stop loss here. You would probably enter here, and your goal rate would be right here for a potential of 20%. But we don't know about this one because we don't know when it's pulling back. It's very overbought. We don't know what's going on. I mean, if you're a chaser, you could chase it right now and maybe get a green candle. I would advise it. What about Bnzi? It's another weird one. I don't know exactly what it wants to do. It's moving nicely, but again, it's kind of weird. It might go like this, and maybe like this, maybe, and then print like a buy right here. We don't know what it wants to do. We have no idea. This is too early to tell. The buy is here. Let's say the sell is there. Let's say it goes like that. We don't know. This hasn't even printed a sell yet. So this is a potential of a stop loss there, entry there, and target there. So this is a potential of 30%. but yet we don't know. It hasn't printed a sell yet. We don't know what it's gonna do. BHVN, I don't like it. Let's get rid of it. Lasse, I'm not sure what it wants to do, but I like the angle of the 180. It's very tilted. It looks awesome. So let's say that it does go up this way, like the 180, like this. And let's say that this continues going on a sell this way. And maybe it prints a buy right here, a solid buy. Let's see what the pitchfork would say. The pitchfork would say it's pretty solid. You have a stop loss here, an entry there, probably, and probably a target. That's a pretty high target here. $25, 24.81. So we're looking at around 43% on this one. Oh, losses. No kidding. I like Lasse. GMBY, that's another weird one. It's already touching the 50 EMA. So I don't know. I don't really feel it's got a future, but let's just project it just in case this line continues here, and it would just happen to print sell somewhere like this, right? And then it prints green here. Let me change the colors here. Okay, so this has a potential of, let's take a look. That's if all of these things happen. Remember, we don't know what's gonna happen, but if it does do this, get ready to get in. If it prints buy, and then you would have a target here, and so you have a potential of like 28%. But of course, all of these need to happen. Like, it needs to fall down, it needs to hit the 180 EMA, and it has to print buy. It has to have a green candle. This one over here, it looks like it's about to hit the 180. So let's say it continues like this to the market open, and let's say that this hits it on it sells, and let's just say that it does print a buy, a nice little green candle. And then the potential it has, let's go ahead and check it out. So let's say that you decided to put a stop loss here, you entered here, and you had a price target here. So that would be a potential of 37%, not bad. That's a good one. But we don't know what it's gonna do. We don't know if it's gonna print buy. All of these things need to happen, so we don't know. What about JBDI? Another one that's looking kind of weird. A lot of red for a stock. I don't know. I don't trust it. I don't trust such red stocks. Well, let's say that it did this, and let's say that it did continue red like this, and let's just say for argument's sake, let's say that all of a sudden it printed the most beautiful green candle here. then of course you would have a buy potential. Um, I'm not. I don't think this one's gonna do that, but well, let's just plan ahead and see where we get this right. Okay, so this would have a potential of 24% with a risk of 4. So it's not bad, not bad. If it does that, if it prints buy right here, of course. SLSN is, this one's acting kind of weird. I'm not too sure that I would consider this one. I don't like the way it's curling here. YNN. This one's also a weird looking one. I don't like it. I'm just gonna take it off the list. Octo. Also, I think it's one of those swing trades. It's just continuing on its merry way. If it were to continue on this line here, and then this were to fall back here like this, which it hasn't, but it could, and let's say that it prints a nice fat green candle here, then it would have a nice little potential. Maybe consider here, let's do a pitchfork from the buy to the sell to the buy. Let's do another one just in case. And so let's move this up here. Let's move this one there. Let's move this one here. This was a nice little potential, I guess. Means like the market wants to pump today. This one has a 29% potential octo, but I would not be too surprised that it doesn't do a thing. You know? FAS. This one's kind of weird. I'm not sure. I don't like it. But right now, the one that I'm really looking at is my number one. Is of course it's MSS, which is a top gapper, sitting at 120%, and then CAPR would be my number 2. But of course, a lot of things need to happen because it's one of those where you don't know what it's gonna do, right? Hot Trades is saying BNZI first. So Hot Trades is putting Bnzi first. Then it's putting MS2, number 2. And then he's got this stock SEEL. I don't know where he's getting this from. Let's take a quick peek at it. I guess it's one of those that has potential. We look at it, let's say that this line continues here. And then this line goes here, and then it prints buy. It has the potential of, it's pretty solid if it does all of that though. Of course, remember, it has to do all of that. You have a stop loss here, entry here, and a target there. That's a potential of 42%, not bad. This guy's always picking really good stocks, and then he's got BNZI first, MS second, SEAL second, third, and then SLXN fourth, which we already looked at. I didn't like it too much, but I guess we'll analyze it now because he has it there. Well, let's say that it does this. Let's say that it does that. Let's say that it does this. that it prints a nice fat buy right here. Let's take a look at the potential of this thing. Um, this will be the last one we did for this morning. Say you had a stop loss here. Say you had an entry here and a target there. Looking at about 31%. So let's have that on our list. BNZI, MSS, CSEEL, LSXed, and CAPR. CAPR is one of those low float beauties, so I would recommend it. But we'll see which one prints buy in the open, which one hits off the 50 simple moving average or the 180 simple moving average. That's what we're looking for it to bounce off of one of them. We'll see which one actually does it. We don't know which one will do it, which is well, MS is just running right now. It just said, forget all of you, I'm just gonna run. It's kind of hilarious, right? It's gonna go run to that spot already. It's gonna get the 32% already without like waiting for the market to open. So I guess it's already been doing its run. You should have bought right here at 6 in the morning, or maybe here at 6:35. Now that it's just running, it's already doing its 32%. So it might be one of those where it's too late to get in. But we still have BNZI, which could pull back. Hopefully, we'll see which one pulls back. We don't know if any of these will pull back, and if any of them will have punch. MSS is the one that's very likable. Maybe at market open it breaks the pre-market high and goes. We will see. We'll have to check that. But anyway, guys, that's it for today. We'll have a recap later, and I'll tell you what happened. I'm really like not getting a picture perfect of any, and there's not a single one that's picture perfect. But if anyone is a CAPR, I would love for this thing to print red and come back and hit one of my simple moving averages and bounce and give me that 20%. So this might be the good play of the day. We don't know yet. Oh, by the way, LS8 is about to hit the 180 simple moving. If it just keeps going down, then it's out of the picture. A lot of these are just pulling back right now. But I'll keep you informed on the recap. We'll talk to you later. See you. Bye bye.